They glide like ghosts across hostile seas, small, fast, and armed to strike before radar even blinks. These are the world's biggest naval corvettes, 15 steel predators built to fight above their weight. India's Abhai class enters the scene as a silent hunter built for one mission, destroying submarines before they ever surface. Weighing 1,323 tons and stretching 252 feet long, this compact warship speeds through the seas at 32 miles per hour. Armed with 533mm torpedo tubes, RBU-6000 rocket launchers, and high-resolution sonar, it dominates shallow water warfare. With a 34-foot beam and a range of 4,000 nautical miles, it patrols India's vast coastline with endurance and precision. Its Soviet-inspired engineering ensures maneuverability and resilience against rough coastal conditions. Estimated at $50 million per unit, it remains a powerful blend of affordability and lethality. But the next vessel expands that philosophy, combining stealth, scale, and numbers that overwhelm entire regions. China's Type 56A class enters like a swarm, compact, stealthy, and produced in astonishing numbers, displacing 1,653 tons and spanning 295 feet. It charges across the ocean at 29 miles per hour. Equipped with YJ-83 anti-ship missiles and HQ-10 surface-to-air systems, it's a balanced blend of offense and defense. Its advanced sonar suite and diesel-electric propulsion allow it to hunt submarines silently for 3,500 nautical miles. The 37-foot beam houses modular systems adaptable for patrol, escort, or ASW missions. Built for $102 million each, over 70 ships guard China's coastline and trade routes. Yet even this modern marvel bows to a European design that proved timeless through decades of evolution. Spain's Descubierta class arrives from the Mediterranean with Cold War roots and remarkable endurance. Weighing 1,874 tons and stretching 291 feet, it sails at 29 miles per hour with a 4,500 nautical mile range. Armed with Odomat anti-ship missiles, Sea Sparrow SAMs, and a 35-foot beam packed with sensors, it was built for flexibility. This corvette became Spain's benchmark for modular design capable of coastal defense, escort, or training missions. Its estimated $150 million price made it accessible for allies, leading to exports to Egypt and Morocco. Its balance of cost and combat capability kept it in service far longer than expected. But the next corvette takes those design lessons and wraps them in pure stealth and precision engineering. Germany's Braunschweig class enters like a whisper in the mist, sleek, stealthy, and automated to perfection. At 2,030 tons and 292 feet long, it can sprint 30 miles per hour and cover 7,400 nautical miles without refueling. Built from radar-absorbing composites, it hides from detection while launching RBS-15 Mk3 missiles and defending with ram launchers. Its 44-foot beam supports UAV operations and advanced digital combat systems that require minimal crew. Valued at $437 million per unit, it showcases German engineering's obsession with precision and efficiency. The ship's endurance makes it capable of weeks-long deployments without support. But the next corvette doesn't hide in the shadows, it stands its ground like a fortress of the sea. Israel's SAR-6 class emerges as a floating shield guarding the Mediterranean horizon. Displacing 2,094 tons and extending 295 feet, it moves at 30 miles per hour with a 4,000 nautical mile reach. Developed by Germany's ThyssenKrupp and customized for Israel, it carries Barricade missiles, Sea Dome interceptors, and Gabriel V anti-ship weapons. Its 43-foot beam supports radar capable of tracking hundreds of threats, while electronic warfare systems jam enemy signals. Costing $750 million each, these corvettes protect Israel's offshore gas platforms and naval routes with unshakable precision. Blurring the line between corvette and frigate, they serve as Israel's maritime guardians of deterrence. But next comes a Soviet-born warship that refuses to fade from naval history. The Soviet Union's Konni-2 class enters this list as a Cold War relic that still commands respect on modern seas. Weighing 2,140 tons and stretching 268 feet, this steel veteran can sprint at 30 miles per hour and cover 4,500 nautical miles. Built with a 33-foot beam, it carries twin 76mm guns, missile launchers, and sonar systems designed for anti-submarine and patrol missions. Simple yet rugged, its reliability made it a top export to allies across Africa, the Middle East, and Latin America. At an estimated cost of $40 million, it offered powerful capabilities at a fraction of the price of a frigate. Many navies still use it for training and coastal patrol even today, but the next entry upgrades stealth, sensors, and missile range into a true modern hunter. Russia's Sturgushchi class steps into the spotlight as a stealth predator built for endurance and versatility. With a displacement of 2,425 tons and a length of 312 feet, it races across oceans at 31 miles per hour, while traveling 7,800 nautical miles without refueling. Its 43-foot beam holds a deadly mix of caliber cruise missiles, a 190 naval guns, and packet NK torpedoes. Designed with radar-absorbing surfaces, it can disappear from detection while carrying Reddit air defense systems and FERC-2 radar. Each ship costs around $150 million, making it a lethal bargain in Russia's growing surface fleet. Built for anti-air, anti-ship, and anti-submarine warfare, it blurs the line between corvette and light frigate. Yet what comes next adds speed, range, and digital precision from a nation rising fast in naval design. Turkey's Ada class enters as a symbol of independence and innovation in modern shipbuilding. Displacing 2,535 tons and stretching 320 feet. This sleek vessel can sprint at 35 miles per hour across 5,600 nautical miles. Its 47-foot beam supports Harpoon or Atmaca missiles, a 76mm gun, and the smart SMK-2 radar for powerful tracking and targeting. Designed under Turkey's Milgem project, it carries advanced sonar, air defense launchers, and a full helicopter deck for anti-submarine operations. Each unit, costing around $260 million, reflects the country's commitment to domestic naval technology. Exported to Pakistan and Ukraine, it's quickly becoming one of the world's most respected corvette platforms. But the next ship on this list takes that versatility and pairs it with South American engineering pride. Brazil's Barroso class sails forward as South America's largest and most capable corvette. Displacing 2,592 tons and stretching 339 feet, it reaches speeds of 35 miles per hour with an operational range of 4,000 nautical miles. The 37-foot beam supports MM-40 Exocet missiles, a 4.5-inch main gun, torpedo launchers, and electronic countermeasures. Built entirely in Brazil, it stands as a triumph of domestic naval engineering and regional independence. Costing around $250 million, it protects Brazil's vast coastline and economic zones with endurance and precision. Designed for maritime patrol, escort, and surveillance, it's a cornerstone of the Brazilian Navy's modern fleet. But the next vessel redefines modular design by merging European technology with Asian adaptability. Indonesia's Sigma 10,513 class takes the stage as a modular powerhouse blending European craftsmanship with regional customization. At 2,609 tons and 321 feet long, it sails 32 miles per hour across 5,000 nautical miles with a 43-foot beam. Armed with Exocet or Harpoon missiles, a 76mm gun, and Thales radar systems, it offers a balanced mix of firepower and flexibility. Built through collaboration with Daman shipyards, its modular sections can be assembled in different countries to cut costs and boost local expertise. Each ship costs roughly $400 million, a worthy investment for nations seeking advanced coastal defense. Serving both Indonesia and Morocco, it represents the globalization of modern naval production. But what comes next fuses German precision with next-generation adaptability, pushing the corvette class to new limits. Germany's Amico A100 class enters the top 5 as a modular masterpiece of naval warfare. Weighing 2,646 tons and stretching 324 feet, it reaches 35 miles per hour and sails 4,500 nautical miles non-stop. Its 44-foot beam supports vertical missile launchers, Exocet launchers, and automated fire control systems for instant combat response. Built under the MECO philosophy, it can adapt to any mission from anti-submarine warfare to fleet escort. Costing about $300 million per ship, it's one of Germany's most exported warships. With a stealth mast and helicopter deck, it combines precision, speed, and power in a compact frame. Yet the next ship takes modular flexibility and merges it with range and unmatched endurance. Indonesia's Sigma 10,514 class glides across oceans with a balance of power and agility, displacing 2,646 tons and measuring 343 feet. It travels 33 miles per hour, over 5,000 nautical miles. Its 46-foot beam mounts Exocet missiles, a 76mm gun, Thales radar, and ASW sonar for all-around defense. Built by Daman Shipyards, it performs patrol, escort, and anti-submarine missions with equal efficiency. Each vessel costs around $220 million, offering smaller navies high capability for low cost. The stealth design and helicopter deck extend its endurance and surveillance range, but the next warship replaces flexibility with sheer sophistication and French combat innovation. France's Gawain 2500 class dominates as a stealth-driven powerhouse with advanced automation, displacing 2,756 tons and stretching 335 feet. It cruises 29 miles per hour across 5,000 nautical miles. Its 52-foot beam holds MICA or Aster missiles, Exocet MM-40S, and Captus sonar for underwater dominance. Designed by Naval Group, it combines stealth shaping, digital systems, and modular construction into a lethal package. Each unit, worth about $250 million, serves Egypt, Malaysia, and the UAE as a high-end export. With its sensors and radar-absorbing hull, it sets the standard for modern corvette warfare. Yet the next Russian contender brings firepower and range that rival destroyers. Russia's Gremyashki class arrives as a compact destroyer in corvette form. At 2,756 tons and 312 feet long, it hits 31 miles per hour and sails 6,500 nautical miles. Its 43-foot beam carries Caliber and Onyx missiles, rated air defenses, and a 100mm 190 gun. Built for land, sea, and air engagements, it can strike deep targets with pinpoint precision. Priced near $150 million, it projects Russian strength across Arctic and Pacific waters. Advanced sensors and electronic warfare systems make it one of the world's most heavily armed corvettes. But the final vessel breaks every convention of size, power, and technology. Oman's Karev class reigns supreme as the largest and most capable corvette ever built. Weighing 2,934 tons and spanning 325 feet, it speeds at 32 miles per hour, over 4,500 nautical miles. Its 48-foot beam carries VL Seawolf missiles, Exocet launchers, a 76mm gun, and advanced radar and sonar. Built by before anyone else systems for Oman, it merges British design with Middle Eastern command versatility. Costing around $530 million, it carries the firepower and range of a light frigate. Capable of anti-air, anti-surface, and patrol missions, it stands unmatched in its class. And as it cuts through open seas, it marks the ultimate evolution of modern corvettes. The oceans may be vast, but these corvettes prove true power doesn't need size, it needs precision, speed, and steel nerves. Subscribe for more epic military deep dives, and don't forget to like, share, and comment which of these naval giants impressed you most.